Hello, you two, and welcome to Lesson 3 of your PSHE Bullying Unit. Our learning question for today is what kind of touch is okay? But before we go on to that, let's test our knowledge with our knowing more and remembering more. The word severe means not important. True or false? Number 2, which of these adults is not a trusted adult? Your parents, a teacher, a stranger, or a teaching assistant. And your challenge. As well as home and school, where else can people be unkind to you? How did you do? Remember to mark your responses. In today's lesson, we are going to be considering what kind of touch is okay. We are also going to be thinking about how to respond if physical contact makes us feel uncomfortable or unsafe. We are also going to be understanding and learning that there are situations when we should ask for permission and when permission should be taught before we touch someone else. The key words that you already know are physical and the word touch. Words that you will meet in this lesson are physical contact, comfortable, uncomfortable, and trust. These words are going to appear in our lesson. Let's see if we can match the word to its meaning. On the left, we have the words physical contact or touch, comfortable, trust, and uncomfortable. And our definitions in red are being relaxed and not worried, feeling worried or awkward, the act of touching something with your hand, and being able to rely upon someone. Have a think. What do you think the correct answers are? Physical contact is the act of touching something with your hand. Comfortable is being relaxed and not worried. Trust is being able to rely upon someone. And being uncomfortable may make you feel worried or awkward. Physical contact can be good and bad. Touch can be good and bad. There are different reasons why people touch others. Sometimes touch can make you feel slightly uncomfortable, however, it is still necessary. And sometimes touch can make you feel uncomfortable. You should never be asked to keep secrets about touch by anyone. I would like you to talk to your partner about the following. Are you allowed to touch others in school? And where and when might you be allowed to touch others? Let's record our thoughts on a whiteboard. If you're at home and working at home like me, you may wish to write your notes down on a piece of paper. You shouldn't really be touching anyone. However, there are times in school when you may touch one of your friends or your teachers. These times include holding a friend or a teacher's hand, putting your arm around a friend's shoulder, touching someone to help them get up if they've fallen, high-fiving someone, patting someone on the back, or a first aider may help you if you're sick. All these types of touches are okay. Why do you think it's important that we don't touch each other, particularly now? At home, there will be much more physical contact with others. Can you think about how we can touch others at home that is appropriate and okay? At home, we are much more likely to have physical contact with the people in our homes. You may hug, kiss on the cheek, you may put an arm around a shoulder or pat on someone on the back. Or you can touch a part of their body that hurts if they've hurt themselves. At home, you're much more likely to have the following forms of physical contact: helping you get dressed, touching your face, holding your hand, or carrying you if you're hurt or tired. However, all these different types of physical contact that you experience at home should still make you feel comfortable. Have a conversation with your partner. If you're at home like me, talk to someone at home, or you can just make notes. But I would like you to think about who in your life may touch you appropriately in a way that makes you feel comfortable. Remember, please don't forget that people must ask your permission to touch you. So, at home, how may people touch you that makes you feel comfortable? How may your family members touch you in a way that makes you feel comfortable? And how is that different from school? Are strangers allowed to touch you? What do you think? At home, our parents or carers can touch us, our immediate family, and sometimes a doctor. At school, our friends can touch us, teaching staff, or a first aider if we've hurt ourselves. People you can trust. Remember, trust is something very important, and that helps us to remain and feel safe with someone. We will feel the most comfortable allowing people we trust to have physical contact with us. We feel safe and know the physical contact or touch is caring and necessary. So, have a think. Who are the people you trust most in the world? Remember, trusted people are different for everyone, and that's okay. Important things that you need to remember. If someone uses physical contact or touches you, you need to remember the following and think about the following. 1. How does it make you feel? 2. Are you comfortable with the form of physical contact? You should think about number 3. Are you feeling uncomfortable? And finally, has the person asked your permission to touch you? Strangers should definitely not touch you. What should you do if someone touches you and makes you feel uncomfortable? A touch that you don't like. We're going to talk about and think about the inappropriate forms of touching. If you think someone touches you in an inappropriate way, think about PANTS. PANTS is an acronym that helps us to remember what is inappropriate and how to respond to inappropriate touches. Something inappropriate is something that is not okay. So, P. Privates are private. Absolutely no one should touch your privates. A. Always remember your body belongs to you. N. No means no. T. Talk about secrets that upset you. And S. Speak up. Someone can help. This video reminds us that if someone were to ask you to see your private parts or to touch your private parts, you should tell them no. You do not keep secrets, and you go and tell someone that you trust.
This is Pantosaurus. He's going to help us with our song about pants.
It's important that you consider who you can turn to if you need help. Which people in your life, at home and at school, could you turn to for help if you feel uncomfortable about someone touching or asking to touch you? You could talk to a trusted family member, a trusted teacher, the NSPCC helpline, a trusted adult at school, or your parents. Your activity. You are going to be given a sheet all about physical contact. You will match the physical contact with the correct person, and then write about who you would turn to in or out of school if you felt uncomfortable about a touch. If you're at home, you can copy this sheet onto a piece of paper and complete your activity there. Let's test what we've learned. True or false? All adults are allowed to touch you. That is false. Number 2, trusted adults are allowed to touch you anywhere. That is also false. Number 3, there is likely to be more appropriate physical contact at home than in school. That is true. 4, people, like your classmates, should ask to touch you. That is also true. If someone asks to touch you and it makes you feel uncomfortable, you can say no. That is true. Don't forget to complete your do now on Purple Mash. See you next time.